Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for April 29th. We are looking at the US Japanese yen pair. This particular pair, we're expecting it to move up to 98.69, possibly as low as 95.56. Look for some resistance around 98.13 and look for some support around 97.10. Now, this pair did dip down fairly low and pulled back significantly today, closing to the upside. Definitely have to see if this is the beginning of a reversal or if it's going to pull back down and start moving sideways. Now, switching to the Euro USD pair, this particular pair moved higher again today. We are looking for this pair to potentially move as high as 134.60, possibly as low as 130.08. Look for some resistance around 133.67 and look for some support around 131.60 in this particular pair. This pair is moving sideways. The bias is sideways currently. Now, looking at the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed up today. It is moving sideways. The bias is sideways currently. We are looking for it to potentially move as high as 149.50, possibly as low as 144.56. Now look for some resistance around 148.12 and look for some support around 146.94. Now switching to the US Swiss, this particular pair closed down today. It did move much lower before pulling back, basically tagged previous support and then pulled back from there to close back around just above or at previous support again as far as the close goes. Now we are looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 115.39 and possibly as low as 112.01. Look for some resistance around 113.95 and look for some support around 113.29 in this pair. Now there are a lot of different swing trades that have set up during this last session. The Euro USD, the US Japanese yen pair, the Australian US, the US Canadian, the Euro Japanese, the Pound Japanese, and the New Zealand US all form swing trades, as well as the Euro Pound. Now this one happens to be the closest one right here. If you're looking for a potential trade, this particular spot break to the upside could be it. If you want to scalp it, if you want to take a few pips, you could possibly do that, although the spread's probably going to eat too much into it. But nonetheless, you could look at taking this trade to the upside if it breaks up. Now, if you look at the chart, there we go. Here we go. Even the only thing that I'm looking at this and questioning as far as if you're going to take this as a trade, there's really the upside to it's not that great. If we even if we go up to this point, we're still sitting around the 50 mark. Even if it goes up to this point, you're still not hitting around the 100 pip level with that move to the upside. So when you use these swing trades, if you look for a swing trade, you definitely want the upside potential as far as running into some resistance to be a good ways away. If it's too close, like I would suspect this one is, even if you get a break above it, it's not going to go too far before it starts pulling back against you. So that's just something to take a look at. Something you can do on these, if it is too close to previous resistance, what you can do is look for it to pull back, wait for it to hit and move higher, and wait for it to hit these previous resistance points, and then when it pulls back, you can look to short it and go the other way. Well, we have the Eurozone releasing their CPI estimate for April at 5 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus is that it has gone up from 0.6% to 0.7%. So not a very great move if that indeed is the case. But so I don't really anticipate it moving the market all that much unless it comes out, much higher, much lower. At that point, it could move the Euro USD for a trade, but I wouldn't anticipate that. Well, that's about it for now. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.